Guten Tag YouTube und willkommen, ich heiße Ardwulf und wir spielen in Hearts of Iron 3 zu Deutschland. Dies ist Folge 24. So, thanks for joining me. Let's hop back in. We're on the 15th of July 1940. And the first thing I'm going to do is fix this stuff, because I've got these objectives set for the Japanese that they don't really need anymore. So let's punt them off. So they appear to have taken me fairly seriously when I said, go take these. Excellent. Let's look at victory points. Victory points. We will leave that on as a defensive thing for now. And in the meantime, we'll go here to Athens. Now let's see what we can actually do here. This guy's retreating, is that correct? No, it's an Italian unit. Never mind. I have an HQ here someplace. There's the HQ, so my motorized division is still on its way. Look at this division. Yeah, motorized and armored cars. That actually really could use a additional brigade of like useful guys. Can I spare? What do I got in France here? Do I have anything besides just plain old infantry and garrisons and other garbage? It appears that the answer to that is no. Looking for something I can spare here. Looks like I can't. So in any case, we've got 3 victory point locations to take for Greece. This one, yeah, on Crete, Athens here, and Salonika right here. Athens is worth 2. The other 2 are worth 1 each, but they're national unity if I'm right about that. Let's take a look at intelligence while we're on that subject. Yeah, their national unity is such that we're going to need to take them all, so that's not super useful. Let's look at the UK. Their national unity is a bit low for the UK. 31%, that's looking great. Still got 9 spies in France. Pull some of these guys out. Give them no mission, and hopefully they'll stop paying attention. I've actually got an extra spy now, so this is looking pretty good. And let's take a look at diplomacy. It's been a day since I've played, so I don't want to lose track of what's happening here. U.S. is moving toward the Allies noticeably, too. They were down about here before. That's not really cool for me, but that might change very dramatically in November. So we'll take a look at what that means. Let's look at Europe. I can't invite anybody to my faction. It'd be nice to have Romania. Alright, so let's, last episode we left off, we're going to send this guy down here to do a sortie down in Gibraltar. And I don't know if the game was busted or what, but I couldn't get that to actually fire. I think it's just out of range. and I'm going to return them to base as well. Let's take a look at the U-boats real quick. Oh, these guys need to come back to base. This guy's looking great still. I guess they don't notice one sub. Alright, so moving the clock here. We're down here, we're basically waiting for stuff to happen. But in the meantime, we can attack here. I want to look at these divisions. These are shitty divisions. And I'm going to ground attack this province. For a few days. Keep the clock rolling here. Attack commence. That's looking pretty good. As we wait for that motorized division to come down. It's also more or less half full though. That does not seem to be progressing. Let's take a look at how the air war is going here. Sturzkamp. Oh, that guy's down here. This guy needs to have his order. I think he needs to be rebased down here, actually. No, I'm just going to let him rest. Here's another Sturzkampfgeschwader. This guy needs to rest. That looks good. Where is this guy? In Kassel? It's just my extra... where's the 7th Jagdgeschwader? I can afford to lose a plane. Let's make sure they're doing something. That looks good. No order. No order, not kosher. Alright, let's cancel that and drop it here. Get a little better spread on it. I can go out into the ocean a little bit. That's fine. We'll run that continuously. That's the first Jagdgeschwader. These guys are resting. I'll keep them resting. That looks good. That looks not okay. No order. Oh, we've bombed London into fucking rubble. Blitz this, bitches. Alright, let's look at that Kampfgeschwader. That's this one? Yes. So we're going to put this about here. And we're going to do logistical bombing. Not in quite this big a radius. That looks good. And we'll run this continuously. And that's the 3rd Kampfgeschwader. No order for these guys. We'll do logistical bombing here. That looks good. We'll run that continuously as well. That is the 1st Kampfgeschwader. And this is just one extra plane. But you know what? We're gonna run an air intercept mission with him, actually. Get him some flight time. Run it both and run it continuously. Excuse me. He's gonna lose organization fast. But that's okay. Alright, let's start the clock again. See where we are down here. Units coming. I should have been running the clock the entire time. Sorry about that. Alright, this mission appears to be stalled. let's keep that going, actually. Let's support this attack instead. Alright, we gotta pause that. Battleship anti-aircraft armament. We need to take that off, which gives us room. Let's see what we have room for. These are all up to speed. As I recall, these are not. So let's take artillery barrel and ammunition. That puts us at 28, which is where we want to be. Let's take a look at this. 0.65 spies. That should be fine. At least for a little bit. We received 2.02 diplomatic leadership. This number is worrisome, but we've placed a lot of units in the last month or so, or a few months anyway, so that's not a surprising number particularly. So we're making some headway here. I'm reluctant to tell the Italians to split this up. Let's look at the Atlantic flotilla. It's looking close to where I want it to be. Friedrich der Grosse is coming. The second Untersee Boots flotilla is rapidly regaining reorganization. We'll be sending him back out fairly shortly. I guess logically I should name them wolf packs, whatever Wolf is German for wolf. We have lost the battle for one of these places. This one, shit. Okay. So I guess let's redirect this guy over here. And we'll do a ground attack for a few days. How are the Italians doing over here? That's looking pretty good. They got the British on the run. I like that. Let's take a look at how the Japanese are doing down here, because this is significant. Holy shit balls! Look at this. This is Japanese-occupied Australia. This is bad news for the Allies right here. Where's my light division? We're being attacked in Arta, and we lost. Where's that? It's right here. They're going to retreat. Not much I can do about that. Where's my light division? Yeah, they got some time yet. So can we pull? Looking at this division right here, that would be basically a waste. That would be a waste. This wouldn't be a bad unit to pull down. Let's look at terrain, simplified terrain map mode. Oh, look at this. Mountains, 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 mountains. There's really very little I can do here besides send in mountain guys, man. So these guys will be where they're going, where they're retreating to on the 25th. A couple days. And these are like half-strength divisions for this is the only full division down here. The rest of them are all half-strength bozos, like this guy and this guy. I didn't really look at that before I sent these guys down here. I should have. I'm going to send this HQ down here to Stuttgart. Fuel's looking good. Let's look at our production. We have 308.74 that we need. We have 276.68 that we're putting in. We get that at about half. We need to really adjust this up, because we're taking it in the rear on supplies right now. I'm just going to give it what it needs and lower this number to less than 10. And then lower this number to less than 30. That looks good. Alright. That will have to do for now. We're under attack down here in Morphe, wherever that is. Where's Morphe? That's right here. Do ground attacks there. And we lost the battle before we could do anything. Now here's my motorized division. That'll help a little bit. I guess what I could do here, thinking about this HQ, I could take these guys, strategically boat them down here. Attach this to the Gebirgskorps, which then puts 5 down here, but they're both headed down here, so the one will be just by himself for now. And it's going to take a long time to get them down here. Let's keep rolling here. Let's check our submarines. That looks good. We'll send this up here to do you know what? Cancel that. Send this right here to do convoy raiding. I like that. Look at the first Undersea Boots Flotilla, still at high organization. First Atlantic Flotilla is nearly where I want it. I want these guys basically at full strength. Friedrich der Grosse is at... I want full organization on all this stuff. So let's look at this. Let's highlight that, get rid of this, and let's see what we can do here. So we got 2 heavy cruisers, a battle cruiser, and a light cruiser, and 4 destroyers in each one. That is about what I want. We sunk an escort and some transports. We've got something coming off, an infantry division, so that's good. Let's see where we actually have room for that over here. Let's collapse all. Undersea Boots Flotilla will go under Heeresgruppe West. This Kampfgeschwader will go under Heeresgruppe West. And then we'll collapse that because this is where we want the guys. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I forget which army I was just looking at. I think it was this one. So, reminds me, I also have some guys who aren't in... Need a few more brigades here to fill in this shit. Well, alright, let's collapse all again. Go back to here. Here's Gruppe Ost. Alright, so nothing's completely out of place here. I guess let's look at this one. Army Corps, Panzer Corps, Panzer Corps. Alright, so we're looking for the 5th Army here, up here. So this unit... This guy really... No, this is fine. So this is the 1st Corps. Shit. Alright, so I think we're on the there's the 24th Army Corps. So we're going to make this the 25th Army Corps. And that's where we'll put the new guy. Alright, great. I'm not sure why I stopped the clock for that, but we did, so screw it. Because we're actually moving down pretty quick. Where's my... Okay, here's my Leichte division. So let's take this. I cannot reorganize them right now, probably because they're like on the battle line. And these guys are probably on a timer. They are 3 hours though, so that's not bad. They'll be able to start moving pretty soon. Let's take a look in here. Really don't want to... Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do here. Slow the clock down to 2 for a moment. Move that there. There. We'll attack with both of these here. And we'll get some air support in. You know what? I'm going to cancel that. And we're going to do ground attacks here. For... Alright, that'll work. And then we'll attack from a couple different directions. So, it looks like these two provinces are, in fact... Yeah, let's do that. So let's ground attack here. Let's check these guys out. Wow, they're almost out of organization already. So are these guys, so we'll rebase them as well. Atlantic Flotilla is looking pretty good. Third Atlantic Flotilla is looking perfect. So we'll send them out to patrol there. And now, let's put the clock back at 3 here. I'm waiting for this guy to arrive. Let's see, 5th August, today. And now he'll get where he's going on 7th August. So on 7th August, whenever this guy gets down into position, we're going to hit this province from here and here. We don't need that guy to be in position, so we're just going to attack with him. Ah, see, there we go. That's better. Now we're cooking with gas. Check out this position down here. Let's take a quick look at Britain. They're at 42% surrender progress. Looking at victory points, we've got Addis Ababa. Yeah, we got to take that off. And we're going to pull artillery carriage and sights onto the list. That looks good. We have won the Battle of Peluria. Finally, we win a battle. We're taking our lumps down here in Greece. The Greeks are tough. They're hard to get to surrender. And I am, for one, I'm tired of fucking dealing with them. Thank you, Italy, for fucking this up. And then sticking this giant stack of useless shit down here. Let's give them an objective, actually. I will give them the objective of Salonika. Alright, and I want to go back to victory point map mode here because I want to see Yemen, which I don't care about. This is Belgium, Belgian fucking Congo. Belgium, France, Portugal, it's because those are neutral. These are South Africa, so those aren't UK either. So what I'm wondering here is where the rest of the UK's victory provinces are. Canada. This is actually held by the UK. To be completely honest, I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know what the historical background is on that. So I think the Italians just need some direction here. Now, once we're moved in here, and that will be in 4 days, then we can hit this province from 3 directions. We got to take that off. And we got to put something else on, numbskull. Let's make sure we've got mechanized infantry. Yep, we've got mechanized infantry coming. When is it coming? I think not particularly soon. Not particularly soon. Let's take a look at bomber tech. This I don't need. This would be nice. What I'm really looking for is stuff that gives my light bomb development, infantry, soft attack. Oh, interesting. So I'm using a lot of. We'll put that on there. We could use that. All right, now we got to take a look at the Navy situation here. They're recovering. They're recovering. Make sure these guys aren't taking it in the dumper. They're not. Let's actually sally this fleet out here. The more fleet coverage we have, the better. And let's take another quick look at production. We're 308, we're putting in 267, which is terrible. We do have radar coming off, which will be enormously useful. I can think of 2 places right here this is going to be Cherbourg, this is going to be Calais. That's where 4 of those 5 are going right off the top. And then once those roll off, I'll probably put some more, at least 5 more in production. I may do serial runs on that. All right. So let's see how we're doing down here. How you doing, Italy? They are about to knock Iraq out of the war. Stop. Allies, Iraq. Iraq's surrender progress is at 0. How is it 0? Oh, that's how. The Italians haven't taken any of the victory hexes yet. So that's why that's happening. All right, so we are on 10 August 1940. We're going to call this episode to a close. We're making progress in Greece finally. We've got some more guys coming. Where are they? They're up here in the middle of Yugoslavia, so that will be helpful to have them finally in the war down here in Greece. 2 infantry divisions will be incredibly useful down here, just for coverage. I just didn't send enough beef down here. We continue to build up on the Russian front. We are at 80% of the Russian strength ratio, which is not good, but basically anything that does not sit in the water over here is going to go to that front. So that is actually okay. I'd like to find out exactly what provinces are in that range. So is it like the whole area, or is it just individual provinces on the border? I don't know the answer to that question. And we're going to have to move some of these guys around because we have a pretty good idea of who's going to be doing the major advances in this upcoming battle. So we're going to look more in detail at that, I'm sure, in the next episode. So tune in. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to keep up on these. I've got more coming. And until then, we'll see you next time.